This is the block for the car here, and it's a true hemispherical engine in that the combustion chamber centers and the spark plugs are definitely in the center, and the crankcase is aluminum. And it's pretty unique in that the main bearings are all fit to the crankshaft, and then the crankshaft is put into the block at one time. Of course, you have to heat the crankcase to get the crankshaft to come in. I've got two of the rods fit to it right now, and so it's getting close to being ready to put this back together and have it ready to go. Pistons for it, domed pistons, and they have the angle here so that the valves have room to work, because the valves go in at an angle. So as the piston goes up in, you can see how it would fit in there. And the rods at the time were very, very fancily done. I mean, they're just very unique. And if you look, there's an offset to the rods. And so you have to make sure that the rods get in the correct orientation, or they won't have the clearance they need to have. Any problems? This is the camshaft that we found on the East Coast that was missing. And so, as you can see, it's got a pretty good lift to it, and a lot of duration on it. And this is the intake cam. The gentleman that we got it from knew the car when it ran, and he said that car really does need to be back on the road. This is one of the kind of fun things here. This is the gear drive for the front. Of course, the cam gears would sit in here. And one of the unique things on these is there's no timing marks whatever. And so everything has to be degreed in. The front cover here with the distributor or the mag drive that goes onto here, and then that's geared off the front of the drive assembly there. You have a water pump here. It's also a gear drive water pump. And these are the false boxes that the camshaft fits into, and has the lifters in here. And so the lifters are a little bit different. This is one of the lifters here for the valves. They've got a little guide here to make sure that they stay aligned. This is the exhaust camshaft here. There's the carburetors and the intake manifold for it here. And of course, this is the in-out box, universal joint here. And these don't have a transmission or a clutch in them. They used to have an in-out box. You just put them in gear and push the car to start it. And once the car starts, you're on the road. And when you get ready to stop, you kick it out of gear, and then you can run it out of fuel and shut it down. Everything should be fine. We'll probably have it ready to go by spring, and be able to take it out and drive it and have some fun with it. Looking forward to that, because it'll be an exciting car to drive.